after giving up that type of a return.
But if you go and get a field goal your first drive and you're only 2 minutes and 10 seconds went by and you're up 3-0, you won. Yeah, quit that.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Slips past him. Where'd he go? There he goes, left side. Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 58 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
You know, as a head coach, you can't get everything from your team.
They should have made Kenyon Drake a superstar.
So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
I got to play still. That bitch will come back in this game. That bitch came back on me in the other game. Lord have mercy.
A few yards into the end zone.
Man, that bitch was coming back, boy. All he had to do was score one more time.
He was up 35-7. He was up, and I couldn't stop him from scoring one more time. Well, he got me one last score in there in one game.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first
How scary that is.
at their own 20-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Yo, Price. Yesterday, with James Washington, number 13, right? I had 3 catches on 88 yards, right? But with Juju Smith-Schuster, I had 4 catches on 4 touchdowns and 247 yards.
Right back to Conner here on first.
Yeah.
247 yards. I already caught the ball 4 times for 4 touchdowns. Every time he touched it, it was a touchdown.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah, this week in the franchise, I'm not going to be
He's got a first down and then some in midfield. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first.
You gonna be wet?
His size, sometimes it still surprises me when he can dance for a first.
He's the preeminent quarterback at taking contact, shedding it, and turning it into a big play.
When you do your draft?
3 seconds of play that you worry about with him. It's the next 3.
on the first of September. Now I'm talking about on our franchise.
Roethlisberger going to get this one to Conner. It'll be
Oh.
6, and that'll make it a second down. 6 yards.
I bet I be leading the rushing.
Second and 4.
Oh my God.
Right around the 6. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 39 yards.
I beat the Seattle Seahawks my second game. 21-20.
Extra point for Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the Kings are winning. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy.
No, I actually came back and they were beating me at 2010 at the end of the game. Came back and they missed a point after the game.
Out there at the line, ready for their next
The game,
drive.
the computer day.
Play drive that was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality?
Hold on a second.
Some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one.
Wait, what?
To the offensive guys for getting it done, but
No, what'd you say?
that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
You can leave the game and just restart it before it's over.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled
You know what I mean? Say you're losing 33-14 in the third quarter and you got pissed off. You can leave the game and restart it. Completely over, like never you played it. But it shows how many times you restarted it. Yeah, like he's got 3 starts and still lost. Go to the franchise and look at Beemore's game. It'll say 3 starts and 1 for everybody else. Because all they have to do, if you play it one time, it'll tell you. But if you If you leave and restart, it'll tell me how many times you started it.
Fitzpatrick.
Oh yeah, you're down and
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and he'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
3rd and short yardage, Fitzpatrick. This is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the I. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps in holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues,
You know I ain't gonna say it again still that you're gonna run it back on me. I just said it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
and just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
You get rid of that bitch. I don't want to get rid of that
how
motherfucker.
to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger.
Oh, y'all playing each other right now?
Left side
Yeah.
complete. It's Connor. And he takes
Yeah, I
us
have
up to
my
the
shit on rest mode all night. I don't understand why they
15 yards on the play, 1st down. On 1st and 10.
So you gotta have this shit on to help it around.
It should have still did it when you had it in rest mode.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. And the
And he went
Dolphins
to rest mode by
down
himself.
he goes. Christian Wilkins. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. A pretty wild 1st quarter. 21-7 our score. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Sanders now to kick this one away. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell, and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this.
God
Tyler
damn.
going to get the ball from
Nice
the
play,
first
Smith.
snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. As long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
That is caught at the 7. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 32 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Boswell good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the at this stage of the game.
Meanwhile, they take
It
it.
Should have been a sack anyway. Should have been a sack anyway. Should have been a sack anyway.
Yes.
Well, they ran into you, and you like disregarded that guy like he wasn't even there.
Running, it's Drake. And that'll hurt the
Oh, I agree with you on that one.
They're able to get it behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. On third down, Drake. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 68 yards. They'll run here with Connor.
Ooh, nice play.
For a Steeler touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will finally get to it, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator said,
and this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs and 15 minutes with your defensive mate, and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change. You got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
We can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or will you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
They got too much time in this motherfucking back pocket right here, man. It's too much.
We'll see how they attack them here.
No offensive line good. God damn.
Now is 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costly as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked him up by Bobby McCain. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down?
Oh, my God.
Intercepted.
I threw that right to him.
46, and to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Parker unable to get that one.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Damn, what's going on, man?
Dante Moncrief. 40 yards.
Throwing touchdowns everywhere on here.
Now Roethlisberger to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good
bucket.
You might want to think about them right here.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. That's it for the first. And just like that, number 2. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Oh, my God.
He's got a man.
He's just burning him over there, man.
10. And he's in. touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, 79 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here.
Oh my God.
It's just their first, so two
And I can't get a timeout call.
here in this third quarter.
Oh, hell no.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Drake. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On third down, Drake. Pass, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 43 yards. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point measure. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Again, it's Connor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Able to hit his tight end, Grimble. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald. 30 yards. And the Steelers are able to come in. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for under pressure now. He's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Oh, you kissed my ass.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. On second down, it's Drake. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An explosive 38-yard pickup. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fitzpatrick.
Oh, nice.
Intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I still think you got a chance to make this miraculous comeback that you always
If you're a
do.
little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other
I'm
way.
damn sure gonna make it hard for you.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Roethlisberger. And that goes down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Right back to Drake. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Fitzpatrick throwing complete, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and that'll bring up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. There he goes right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for two. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts.
Oh, my God, I was intending to do that shit.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you'd think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, my God. Good play still. Beautiful play.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith Smith-Schuster, 91 yards, as his guys are back within a
Oh
single
my
score.
God.
No, we're not
This is
cheering.
fucking
No,
crazy. I can't get rid of this son of a bitch from under the rim.
we got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Well, that's my best corner on the Dolphins right now. Xavier Howard. Best one I ever seen. Oh, I ain't got no more fucking time out.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
52 and 56, 52 and 56.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Drake. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Drake. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
I cannot stop that
Again, a
fucking
32
play.
that time.
Don't know when it's coming.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked him up by Bobby McCain, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
this one in the win column. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes the heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
Now on first down, Drake again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On second down, it's Drake, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now Drake, and he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well at hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. They listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. One last shot for Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. A big offensive explosion helped
554, 7 damn touchdowns. God damn.
Put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to pull.
Yo. What's up, Kitty Caboodle?